That's wild that your doctor vapes. That's like going to a dentist with bad teeth. Yeah, I'm like queer and like bi, which nobody ever fucking believes. Like even if I had a dick in my mouth, people would be like, he's lying.
I mean, we brought you a temptation, and here we are delivering for evil.
I was the Delaware Doozy.
Oh my God!
I was
yeah,
a coffee slugging, cigarette smoking, all night joking, wild animal.
I think you're gonna quit comedy because that's it.
I got like chopped by the biggest wrestler they have. Like
No
they
shit.
beat the crap out of me. It was the best.
Hey guys, if you're down for anything and a little bit disgraceful, this is the show for you. Welcome back. It's Disgraceful. Now, today I have my friend Ian Fidance on, which I'm wicked excited about because I met Ian during some very nerve-wracking times of my life. I was opening for Whitney at the time, and so was he. And I was just such a nervous wreck, and he was so kind and so sweet towards me in my nervousness. So it was really awesome to have him on, kind of be able to talk about that, talk about his career, talk about his show that he does called Ian Do, and basically he just does like a bunch of odd jobs, so he kind of gets into that during the episode. Also, before we recorded, Ian and I had just seen each other in LA, and he had some really nice, sweet, kind words for me a year since I'd seen him. So that's in there. You know, it's both sentimental and laugh out loud funny. So I really hope you like it, and enjoy. Ian, welcome in.
Thank you.
So stoked to have you.
I'm stoked to be here. I love this couch.
Dude, you're the second person to sit in it. This is
Really?
huge. Yeah.
First is the worst, second is the best.
That's what they say. Third is
Yeah.
the one with the hairy chest.
I know. Yep.
Ian, I think it's gonna be a good epi.
I'm excited.
This is also like a mandatory hang because we haven't been able to really see each other in a while.
I know.
This is nice.
I saw you for a second in LA. We did Surrounded,
Yes.
and you crushed. It was great.
Can I just say, even if the cameras weren't rolling, I actually wanted to say this before. You said like the nicest thing ever to me after I went up for my set, and it was, am I gonna start crying? No. It was just really sweet because you were really kind, and like you said that like I've gotten better since you last saw me.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it meant a lot coming from you. So
Oh, man.
fuck, I'm like crying like a pussy.
Oh, no,
it was
that's
really
so nice.
It was really sweet.
Oh, you're sweet. I appreciate that.
I don't do that. I don't have emotions, so
Yeah,
that was
no,
crazy.
Well, I meant it. And also, can I just say, have the emotions, let yourself cry.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Starting it off.
At least you have feelings. Celebrate them.
You don't have you have feelings. You're in touch with your feelings, I feel like. You are. Like more than most men, I'd
Yeah.
say. You like let it loose.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm like a sensitive alpha.
Yeah, I would say
Like
so.
a feminine alpha, really.
Dude, the girly pops are gonna love you.
Oh, cool.
They really are.
Hell yeah. And then they'll hate me when I start smoking.
Well, I brought them for you, and Nora and I were trying to figure out what you smoke.
Oh.
And she almost got American Spirits.
Whoa.
So
Dude, I saw a doctor, and the doctor was like, I was like, how are my lungs? He was like, I think if you switch to American Spirits, you'll be fine.
Really?
And I was like, you're the best doctor. Thank you, ZocDoc. I appreciate it. Thank you, Medicaid.
they just got anybody behind that screen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was great. It was fantastic.
My doctor told me he goes, listen, I vape. I was like, okay, diva. He's like, listen, I vape and you shouldn't. I'm quitting right now. And so I got the lozenges and I'm going to prescribe them to you. I go, I didn't actually say I was going to quit though.
That's wild that your doctor vapes. That's like going to a dentist with bad teeth.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I want to listen to you. That's terrible.
He also, it was actually kind of crazy. So I'm going in for the big old Wegovy. I'm doing it.
Yeah?
Yeah. That was, I picked it up. I haven't done it yet. I picked it up in LA 10 days ago. I've been traveling with it. It's been in a Lakers tumbler because you have to keep it cold. So I've had it on ice in Oklahoma, and then I'm finally home, and I'm gonna do it.
You just have it in that liquid hydrogen, just like
Carrying it around.
That's so funny because I have a package of Dexatrim in my P.O. box, just like diet pills. I saw an episode of My So-Called Life, and one of the girls, they were like, "You look great. What are you on?" She's like, "Dexatrim," and I was like, "I need that. I can't get rid of my little
Buy that.
belly."
Can you just buy that?
Yeah, I got it on Amazon.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I think I just need to work on my diet, and I've been like meal prepping and like working better, but you
look
it's so
good.
hard to eat on the road. Thank you. So do
Yeah.
you.
Oh,
I don't
nice.
think you need the Wegovy. Just record 4 episodes a day and you'll walk up and down these 5 flights of stairs and you'll be fine.
We literally have like 5 flights of stairs. One time Tim Dillon came and he saw the stairs and he left. He said nobody answered the door. That's my favorite story of all time.
So perfectly Tim.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
He tried to get Nora in trouble. He was like, nobody answered the door. Nobody answered my call.
I love that so much. That's like such an experience you want to happen, because if anyone else did it, you'd be like, what an asshole. But Tim does it and you're like, I love him. And that's exactly what I want from him.
Yeah.
Like I met Trey Cool from Green Day and he was, we were getting a picture. And I was like, oh, can someone use my phone for a picture? He goes, no, you have poop and pee and cum on it. And I was like, what? And he's like, you take it in the bathroom, don't you? I was like, yeah. And he's like, I know all you comedians are pooping and peeing and coming all the time. And I was like, you're acting like a child. And that's exactly what I want from you.
Dude, he was being dead ass like that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's exactly what I want from Trey Cool, the drummer from Green Day.
That is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Wait, how did you meet him?
He was at the Cellar one night.
Oh, shit.
And was in the crowd, and then like we got a picture, and he was like very nice about my comedy, which was nice. But then he like turned on his like, you know, little childhood persona, and I was like, this is the Trey I want. Yeah.
It's funny because rock stars want to be comics want to be rock stars.
Totally.
That's what I've heard. Yeah,
totally, without a doubt.
It is interesting.
And then the Venn diagram in the middle is that we all want attention.
Yeah.
That's
And there's a lack thereof.
Yeah, and we all just want to be
up.
front men in the middle.
Yeah.
When I was little, I took violin lessons. And I was maybe 4 and I hated it.
4 and violin?
Yeah. And I hated it. And I took them until the recital. And at the recital, we were all in a line. And I stepped to the front of the stage to be alone, to play like in front of everyone. And my dad and my grandfather stood up and clapped. And my mom was like, oh my God. And then I quit because all I wanted was to be like in the spotlight. And it's like, idiot. If I kept up with violin since 4, I'd be, you know.
How could you work that in?
What?
No, you wouldn't be doing comedy. You'd be on a symphony.
I'd probably be like the white Yo-Yo Mao or Yo-Yo Ming or, oh God, Yo-Yo Ma. Oh my God, Asian guy corrected me. I'm so sorry.
My dad did work on Yo-Yo Ma's house. That's his favorite thing. Yeah, it's his favorite fun facts. Yeah.
Is he a construction
Whenever
worker?
he comes up, I'm like, my dad did it. Plumbing.
Get out of here.
Yeah, it was him and Tom Brady, same block.
Oh, I thought you meant your dad and Tom Brady had a plumbing business.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yo-Yo
Yeah, things
house.
haven't been good in a while. Wait, that's fucking nuts. What's like the craziest? What's the craziest like celebrity that's been at like the store or? Is that's got to be top tier? Is the guy from Green Day?
I mean, I don't know. Like,
you don't really know they're there though,
well,
do you?
I I told you how I stay in my friend's cabin upstate. His cabin, it's Wes Schultz, the singer of the Lumineers.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, he's become like a dear friend of mine. I've like stayed at his house, and he's like been so kind to me. But he was in the crowd. Before I worked the Cellar, I worked Greenwich Village Comedy Club down the street.
Yeah.
So like the way I came up was like I started like barking and doing open mics in the Village, and every night I'd walk home and pass the Cellar and be like, your name's gonna be on this sign one day.
That's fucking
but
sick.
but beforehand, you know, you'd like work like open mics in the Village, and then you'd go, and the comedy shop used to be the Village Lantern, and we used to bark for stage time, and then like the goal was to like move up the block to eventually the Cellar. And then I worked Greenwich Comedy Club, which was kind of like, you know, this like dingy room, but they called it the dojo because nothing you did mattered. So it was like, you might as well work and like get better.
Yeah.
And one night I was there, and there was maybe like 12 people in the crowd, and their audience was cannibalized from the Cellar. If you couldn't get into the Cellar, they'd have barkers and be like, come down to the Greenwich Comedy Club, right?
Yeah.
So Wes and his wife and his friends couldn't get into
Brandy,
yeah.
I know that for some reason.
Yeah, she's the best.
Yeah.
They're the best. Oh my God. One time I went to a house party of theirs up in the Upper West Side, and I feel so like awful, like name dropping and everything, but it's like integral to the story.
Yeah.
So they have like all these like musicians and everything there, and it was just like so cool. And I'm about to leave, and Brandy, she's so sweet. She was like, oh, this is Ian. He's a stand-up comic. You should go see him. He's a little dirty. And we were like, ha ha ha. And then as I'm walking out the door, she goes, no, seriously, he's like very dirty. empty. And I was like, oh my God. But I was there. And so all these comics,
really funny.
there were like 12 people in the crowd. All these comics were like telling me in the back, like, dude, the singer of the Lumineers is here and the show's so bad. No one's here. And they were going up and they were like, God, I'm so embarrassed. This huge guy's here and oh, this sucks and blah, blah. And then I went up and I came up going to like punk shows and everything. And it was always like, no matter what you play, like the room is packed, full energy. Who gives a fuck? So I went up and I was like, is the singer of the Lumineers really here? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, all right, dude. I was like,
it's so funny, like in a 12-person room. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, literally. And I was like, dude, I was in a ska band in high school. I get it. And then I just like played as if there was like a million people in the room. And afterwards I was outside smoking and he came up and we just started talking about, you know, like being like working artists. And they came up in the New York, like Jersey bar club music scene. And like they used to play in front of 12 people and you'd have to scream your heart out and play as if the room is packed no matter what. And so we kind of bonded over this like shared experience of the struggle of being, you know, the being creative in your field. And then we exchanged numbers and became pals, and he lets me stay at his cabin upstate. And it's like the best. And he's the kindest person, and he's been really good to me, and I consider him a dear friend to this day. So
that's fucking
I guess
awesome.
that would be like my like quote unquote celebrity, I guess.
Yeah.
But you know, it's like you meet these people. Yeah, you meet these people that are like celebrities, or these like heroes to you, and then like they're just your friend and you like forget.
Yeah,
you know?
that's so crazy.
Yeah, like I opened for Attell for, I mean, he kept me alive for like 6 or 7 years on the road, like every weekend, and he's, you know, like the greatest living comic, and he took me under his wing and like really took care of me. And it's so funny because he's just my friend Dave that I talk to every night before we go to bed.
So
but then it's, you take a step back, you're like, holy shit, like I'm sure it's the same with you and Whitney.
That's what I was just gonna say. I didn't want to make it about myself, but it's like, I've been like such a huge fan of hers for years. I've read her book like right when it came out. Like I'm a nerd ass.
Yeah.
And then I got to open with her and with you. It was so crazy. It was, and I was almost like a shell of myself because I just wanted to do good.
Of course.
Like I feel like I was always so nervous in that green room too.
Yeah.
Because I was also so used to drinking a lot before I went up, and like neither you or Whitney really drinks. Or you don't drink, and I just remember being like, ooh, so socializing before a big show in a theater.
Yeah.
Absolutely no booze. Ooh. And I just I was a nervous fucking wreck the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
But it was so sick.
Yeah.
I feel like I just have to preface that every time we hung out, I was sweating balls.
Well, I've been thinking of this, and I'm glad I get to say it to you because I never really got the chance. But there was a moment, I think we were playing the Beacon, or we were somewhere, and there was someone in the green room asking about comedy and like the road, and I was like, they asked me, and I was like, well, yeah, I'm like on the road and this and that, and then I pitched it to you. I was like, well, Grace knows, and you're like, no, I'm like, nothing. I don't have anything coming up or whatever. And I like that moment hit me so hard because it was like you're like so there and you like talk down to yourself, and I didn't get the chance to tell you that like even the couple shows I saw you like improved so much from never doing it to like getting your bearings. And then you like, it's so funny how you never know what's going to happen. It's like, dude, 2 weeks later, I think you like announced a tour and it like sold out.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, value yourself. You're like fantastic. You know?
The self-deprecation I'm working on. It's like, I don't know. I can never just give it to myself. I think it's a lot of like how you were brought up too.
Of course.
Like I think in the grand scheme of things in Boston, especially being like Irish, like it's like this thing of like you can't think you're the shit, and there's a fine line from being humble and the shit, and
totally. Well, also like, dude,
just like you got to put yourself down so everyone else doesn't feel weird,
right? But
then
also
it makes everyone feel weird.
That New England East Coast hard nosed showing of like love is like very not there. I think, and like I have this travel show. It's called Ian Do, and I guy doing on jobs. Thanks, man.
You've got it going on, and I have questions about that, but go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
sure. Well, I did an episode where, so I go to different towns and people show me how to do their jobs and I do their job with them. And I did one in Pemmican, Maine. And I had an old like sea lobster fisherman named Carson from Salem, Massachusetts,
hell
who
yeah.
taught me how to oyster farm.
Oh no shit, that's
And
awesome. I've wanted to do that forever.
Dude, it was the best.
Oh my
It was the
God.
best. The episode's coming out this week.
that's awesome.
I straight up, I think I'm doing this show because I'm so tired of like working the road all the time and I need my next thing to do. And I'm like, I kind of want to like get rid of my phone and turn my back on all this and be an oyster farmer in Maine.
I could see it, dude.
Dude, it was
or like
so
a
fun.
Fisherman, like,
Oh, yeah.
just
Dude,
fucking off.
it was
whenever
so
you want
fun.
to.
And look, I just want to say out there to the girly pops, I know people hate smoking, but it's back and bigger than ever. And I'm at the forefront of one of the world's most premier smokers. They gave me a pack of cigarettes, which is so kind. They gave me a disgraceful matchbook. And I believe in America. I believe in democracy. There's 4 people in here. 3 of us voted for me to smoke. 1 didn't. But guess what? Democracy wins. So I'm going to rip on. And, this is just what it is,
I mean, we brought you with temptation, and here we are delivering for evil. I'll take the blame. I'll take the full blame.
No.
I promise. I'll tell on myself.
I'll take the blame. You blame it on me. It's not your fault.
No, it is. I gave you cigarettes.
If you give me cigarettes, I'm
Give him
gonna
us a
smoke 'em.
cookie.
Okay. But so I worked with this guy Carson. He's like this old salty fisherman, and he is just like not giving me any emotion. And I'm like, Carson, when you clean oysters, you ever sing like an oyster song? Like my like queerness was like so coming out. And he's like, what do you mean? And I was like, like cleaning oysters, giving them a shock, cleaning oysters. Nah, I don't give a fuck. And he was like, I've never done that.
He's like, this boy's tickled with gay.
Yeah. This boy's got his brain's infected by devils. And so then his daughter called and he's like, oh, what do you want? And I heard like, mama, and he goes, it's not my problem. And she's like, mama, and he goes, figure it out. And then it was mama, and he goes, I love you. Goodbye.
That
and
is
I
so
was like,
Boston.
that is
so
such
New England.
a New England way of like, that would win Father of the Year in New England.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And I love you at the end. Mm-hmm. I love you.
Yeah.
So it's been said before.
Yeah.
I love you is like a top tier to just love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. So
back to like what you said about me being like in touch with my feelings and being like sensitive and stuff. I'm like queer and like bi, which nobody ever fucking believes. Like even if I had a dick in my mouth, people would be like, he's lying. He looks like a plumber. I don't believe it.
How much of you said is accurate?
All of it.
Yeah, see, no one believes it.
No one believes it.
No one believes it. That's
I
crazy.
know, because I'm like gruff and like whatever, but it's like sometimes, the moon strikes me right and I want to, have a fella for the night. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, are you getting into song and dance as well?
I know. Well,
You're a little bit of a poet.
When I'm in a good mood, I speak in limericks.
I like it.
I don't know what that is.
I've came to the conclusion recently that I think that writing songs is easy.
What?
I think it's easy. I think it's just a poem.
You mean rhyming and like writing lyrics or like
writing
composing
lyrics.
music?
No, composing music is a whole different feat because I
Right.
can't find a tune for the life of me. But I can write a song in the hour of we have lunch.
In the hour what?
I don't know. This is just a very specific example, but we were having breakfast and I wrote a song the whole time we were sitting at breakfast from start to finish. And I finished it.
I mean,
I did.
I think
just to prove a point.
by the end of the episode, we need to write a song.
I think we do.
I think we're going to write a song.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Yeah.
And then I mean, you have friends that could compose this, and we can put out the next
Also,
summer
can
hit.
I just say the pregnant pause after you have friends made me go, do I?
Well, Whitney asked me the other day. She goes, "Well, you can't be just hanging out with your sister all the time. You have friends, right?" And I was like, "What?" Yeah. Yes.
I was like, what are your hobbies? And
fuck
I
that.
think out loud, I was like, I think I'm a loser. Like, I had like no answers. And I've been working on hobbies and everything, but it's like,
I think the show you're doing is a hobby. You're trying to find a hobby.
yeah.
Or, well, you can't call someone's job a hobby.
The whole
then
thing
you
is
fucking
like,
lost yourself.
I'm on the road all the time. And it's like, I gotta find something to do so I don't rot in bed or put a gun to my head.
Yeah.
So I like found this thing, which I'm having so much fun with it because I came up. I've had like a million jobs.
Yeah.
And I, like have
What's
very
your oddest
much
job?
like a blue collar background. Oddest job?
Yeah.
That myself
I
ever
feel like
worked?
you have a good one.
I mean, I used to fix printers in Manhattan. What? These specialized postage meters that all office buildings have. They're called Pitney Bowes machines. You put letters in them and it prints postage. What? And it's like a specialized printer. And I got with the company, these like sneaky Russians that had this subcontracted company with Pitney Bowes. And I would ride my bike in Manhattan, get high, and fix printers all day long.
That is
and
wild.
It was, and then I was fixing printers during the day, delivering pizzas at night, like 2 nights a week, hitting open mics after that.
Any good pizza shops?
I worked at Williamsburg Pizza.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, right. Yeah. Dude, at the end of my shift, they'd give me all the leftover pizza, and I'd go and just give it to my friends. Yeah.
Especially
that's how I got.
That's
how I got the printer job. I brought my buddy pizza, and his friend was there, and we're like smoking weed. I'm like, I gotta stop delivering pizzas. I need another job. He's like, have you ever fixed printers? And I was like,
yes.
Yeah.
I've had a couple jams here and there.
Yeah, and so I had to like learn how to do these like intricate postage meters.
Did you teach yourself or?
I taught myself, and it was like very much trial by error. And then like after a while, it's just kind of like plug and play.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was like the oddest job.
Yeah, that is. I mean, I've never heard printer fixer quite yet.
Well, have you ever met someone who looks like the job they had? It's like, yeah, it made sense.
I mean, the jobs that you're doing now on the show that you're doing, Blockbuster worker.
Yeah, I worked at the last Blockbuster on Earth. I just shot a thing with AEW Wrestling where...
Oh, I thought you meant root beer.
Oh, yeah, A&W. I wish, dude. Just eating root beer floats all day.
I can see you like in like an old-fashioned cap.
Oh, yeah.
Like the old-fashioned...
Maybe I'll work at Long Island Burger or American Burger on Long Island. That'd be sick.
That would be good.
Yeah. But I just did this thing where for one day I did all the background stuff. Like I built the ring. I worked with production. I worked with sound and like, costume department and everything. And then the next day they designed me a costume. They gave me a ring entrance. I learned how to take bumps. I got choke slam. It was like the greatest thing in the world. I cut a promo with the wrestlers. I got like chopped by the biggest wrestler they have. Like they beat the crap out of me. It was the best.
And you are a wrestling fan?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up watching it and everything. I mean, dude, look,
you're doing your own Make-A-Wish.
Yeah, really.
That's great. Oh, wait, that's you?
Yeah, I can't show it because it can't come out publicly yet.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah, I'll show you afterwards.
Oh my god!
But it was
holy
crazy.
Shit.
Yeah,
that's
I was
badass.
I was the Delaware Doozy.
Oh my god!
I was a coffee slugging, cigarette smoking, all night joking, wild animal.
I think you're gonna quit comedy because that's it.
Dude, that's what this show is. I'm finding jobs to quit comedy. Yeah, it was the best.
That is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
I didn't even recognize you.
Right?
And I think that is like your calling.
So I had like a little bikini with my name on the back, knee pads, arm tassels, and then I made them paint a butterfly on my face.
That's awesome.
So my finishing move, I had 2 moves, the secondhand smoke where I take a cigarette out and I make my opponent dizzy, and then I do the fluttering butterfly. Because inside me, there are 2 wolves. One is a snake, and the other is a butterfly.
Oh, dude,
and none of them are wolves.
Oh my god, that's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Wow. That's so. Like, who are you? This is just like a question I have, not really all that entertaining for the viewers at home. But how do you find someone to help you record these if you're in all these different?
Oh man!
Places.
So
do you have a guy?
Yeah, my buddy Patrick Holbert is a really funny comic. He's also sober, and I have him open for me, and so he tapes my sets, and then so the show is with YMH, Tom Segura's network, and so we've worked out a deal where it's a 50-50 split, and I retained all the intellectual property and to use my crew of guys, which is just me and Patrick.
That's
so
awesome.
It's just like a run and gun. It's like Dirty Jobs meets Daytime Insomniac.
Yeah.
And Patrick films it, and I bring him along. And then sometimes on shoots like this, like we had to go down to Salisbury, Maryland. I wasn't on the road, but like, you know, for special shoots, I'll bring him and like another guy. And then I
live out your dream. Yeah, we'll take a little road trip.
Yeah, yeah. And so, dude, I like self-funded this for like a year. I was just shooting these episodes, and then I got hit up by YMH. Like, can we produce this? I was like, yeah. And so it's been going great.
Oh, that's huge.
And
it's so nice to have someone help you produce.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I was doing it all out of pocket.
Yeah.
Just like, I believe in this. I want this to turn into a thing. And so now it's become great. People are like loving it. I'm like so stoked on it. And so, you know, the goal is to get it on a streamer and everything. But, you know, who knows what's going to happen. In the meantime, I'm like having a blast. And
that's
the fact
awesome.
that I can like get him paid and everything is like really important, you know, so it's
so
cool.
huge.
And he does like such good work.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it looks like a full production. I didn't know if you had like a whole crew ski.
Yeah, no, it's just me and another guy.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
and
our
it's your
editor,
boy, which is huge. I love that.
Yeah,
I love when people
and
keep
our
their people.
and our editors up in Maine, Red Stallion Media.
I thought his name was Red Stallion.
I mean, he's got a red beard, so I think that's why he named it Red Stallion.
He has a red beard?
Yeah.
I gotta meet this guy.
Yeah.
That's a good guy.
Yeah. I think he's married, but we'll make an exception.
No, it's okay. I don't want to do that to anyone.
Yeah. Don't want to be a home wrecker.
No, not so much. Not
Have you ever home wrecked?
I've never wrecked.
Never wrecked?
No, I've never done it. I've never had nothing.
Yeah.
I've never had nothing. I was telling Heather McMahon, I think my first boyfriend's gonna hit me. And then I'm gonna, I think my first boyfriend's gonna hit me because I've waited so long, you know. And it's not that I waited; it's just I think I have to go through it because I have to catch up. So like where everyone has already had their trials and errors, I think my first one's gonna, but I'm gonna put up a good fight.
I want better for you.
No, I do too, but
and I don't.
There's a whole spiel. It's just like he's gonna hit me, and then I'm probably gonna, you know, I'll be like, oh no, I'm actually gay, and then I do gay, and she breaks my heart, and then I go back to another guy, and he's
That's
gonna
like
be
someone
short.
transitioning and being like, you need to get like catcalled on the street. It's like you don't have to go through everything to make you the thing. It's like, please value yourself. Let's keep you away from this horrible abuse. You know?
I don't know.
I mean, dude, I still have my wrestling gear. If somebody fucking hits you, the Delaware Doozy's gonna come in and give them the secondhand smoke.
They don't want to get hit with that secondhand smoke.
They don't want to get the butterfly flutter.
They don't want that double smoke now.
Yeah, no, it ain't gonna happen.
I don't know. I think I've been rewatching Rescue Me. I think that's what it is.
And you want to be rescued?
Yeah, I think I want a firefighter who's all fucked up. Dennis Leary. I know. I haven't finished it yet. I know what happens.
I mean, those guys are pretty horned up. There's a lot of fire stations. Just fucking go shake ass and you'll find a guy.
I kind of did the other day. I was walking by. I go, hey, boys. I wasn't dressed or anything. And I was trying to do a bit.
I like how your sexy turns into like a 1950s like barmaid.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Hey, boy.
Oh, if I want to get sexual, I have to do this. It has to be masked somehow.
Yeah.
It's
I
really
love
scary. But I was.
You're going to go down on him and go, Bozy, Bob.
Big in a buck, look at a wow. You're going to like this, cowboy.
You want to skedaddle inside me?
Get on in here. It's warm inside.
Come on, boys.
You got a bit
you
of a
wanna
chill
ride
on
my
you.
Model T?
I'll keep you warm. Chicka-choo. Yeah, that's how I flirt.
Nice.
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah,
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, different from all these other whores out there.
Yeah, you know, trying to keep things fresh.
Yeah.
I just like the whole Valley Girl, that thing.
Yeah,
It's not me.
it's over and
you
done
know?
with.
So
Yeah.
if we have to put on a different kind of voice, it's gonna be Liza Minnelli, and may she rest in peace soon.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm sure by the time this
is
comes
she
out, she'll be
going?
dead.
Is she gone?
Well, so I bought tickets to her book signing, thinking that it would be the last anyone sees her, and she canceled because she was sick. So that's not a great sign.
Or were there stairs and she just decided to go up them?
It's her. She's hanging out with Tim Dillon a lot. That's what it is, I think.
Tim Dillon is the Liza Minnelli of amazing ranting comedy.
I would say so. I have a couple little icebreakers of words and phrases.
I mean, I think the ice has been broken.
Oh
but let's
no, I
fucking
know.
go
No,
back.
that's
Let's
so
do
true.
it.
That is so honest. But I do like to see people's reactions, especially yours, when we say these, because Nora does some pretty good research. So it's gonna refresh your memory on some things. Now, I don't really know how to say this first one, so bear with me. Archmere Academy.
Whoa.
See, this is what I love about this
Somebody
game.
knows how to use Google. Yeah, it's a high school I went to in Delaware. Actually, Joe Biden went to that high school.
Really? No
Yep.
shit. Wow.
My high school guidance counselor dated Bo Biden, who was like the diamond of Delaware. And she's
Is that his brother?
That's Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden's brother, who, when Bo Biden died, rest his soul, Hunter Biden then dated his brother's widow. And that was my high school guidance counselor and my assistant cross country coach.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wow, they can't. Well, is it the small state or is it Rhode Island?
Rhode Island, then Delaware. Delaware's the first state. It's the second smallest state. But when you come from there, you're the first to irritate.
Hey.
And if you own a farm, make sure you irrigate. Okay, sorry.
And here goes our song.
Yeah.
We're getting it
And
going.
if somebody hits Grace, I'm going to instigate.
Get hit with that double. Oh, sorry. Secondhand smoke.
Yes.
Secondhand smoke. And that's the title of the song. This next one, LOL at the Grand.
I know what article you got this from. You got this from some article I did for like Delaware Today back in like 2012. That's so funny. That's hilarious. Oh my God.
That is funny that you're able to cite it.
Oh yeah. That's so wild. Yeah, dude, I won some like stand-up competition in Delaware, like when I started comedy, and it was at this.
So you started in Delaware?
I lived in Delaware. I started in Philly, and the competition was in Delaware.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Word.
So I moved to New York in 2003. I left in 2000. I drank my way out of New York in 2008. Moved back to Delaware for like 4 years, and then moved back to New York for comedy. Kept the same apartment. I had just like subletted it to a friend.
Oh, no
so I
shit.
moved back to the same apartment, same room. And in the interim, I started comedy in Philly in 2011.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you came back after your 4-year stint in Delaware, were you fully sober coming back?
I mean, I left Delaware. I was living in a halfway house, and I left Delaware from the halfway house back to New York, and I was secretly drinking.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And like didn't tell anyone, and then I just kept like relapsing over and over.
I'm sorry I brought it up. So we've
No,
got.
I don't care. I mean, it's part of my story. You know,
No, that's so true.
yeah.
I just
I'm like very public about being sober and everything, and
I think I'm sure you hear it all the time, but you really do help people by sharing your story. It is like a really cool thing that you do, that you're so open.
Wow. Thanks.
And I don't know how to be serious ever.
Yeah, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Yes, I
be
do.
emotional. Be serious. It's okay.
Thank you, Ian.
Yeah.
I would. If we're rolling, your mom's fear of milk.
Oh my God. How did you? Wait, I think that's in the article. Holy shit. Dude, that was one of my first jokes. Is it my mom has like these irrational fears, and her biggest fear is the front milk at the grocery store. She'd always be like, Ian, don't get the milk from the back. Don't get the milk in the front. Get the milk in the back. The front milk is bad.
Oh, well, you know what? That is a good point, because I feel like that a lot of people can relate to crazy moms like that.
Yeah, but she would be like, you know, my friend's son died from the front milk. I'm like, Mom, it was a car accident. She's like, well, he went grocery shopping and got the front milk. Listen to me. My mom would like lie to me growing up to try to keep me out of trouble, because like nothing worked.
Yeah.
So like she would just make up lies to try to make me behave, and none of it worked. And now I have massive trust issues.
Fuck yeah, she was trying to help.
Yeah, what could she do?
You know,
it was she was like a widow with like a insane fucking kid with ADHD that would like climb on the floor, and she's like, "You'll get AIDS if you touch the floor." I'm like,
Floor
no,
is
Mom.
actual lava.
My behavior later in life is gonna get me AIDS. For now, you know.
All this lying's gonna lead to AIDS.
Yeah. Dude, she like put this thing in my head, like, do not get an STD, Ian. If you have sex with someone, make sure you wear 2 condoms. And my grandfather like helped raise me, and he was there for this talk, and he goes, listen, if you're gonna have sex with 2 condoms, you might as well just stay home. And I was like, I'm 11. I don't know what this means, but I'll keep it with me.
This seems to be too much.
Yeah.
Did your school do like the sex ed at all? Because it's lacking.
Yeah, but I went to like an all boys school, so it was like everything was like embarrassing to talk about.
Yeah.
But like with sex ed, they taught us like the parts that are under the hood of the car, but they didn't teach us how to drive the car, you know?
Yeah, we did the puberty talk. Boys in one room, girls in the other.
Oh, my mom just gave me a book called What's Happening to My Body and was like, figure it out.
And then that's how you learned how to jack off.
I mean, that, sure. Now I'm going to get emotional.
Let's move on. Concord Pike.
Oh my God.
Yeah, bangers, Nora.
I grew up. Concord Pike 202 in Delaware is this main road that connects Wilmington to Pennsylvania, and it's like a main hub to get to I-95, which is like the Northeast corridor. And I grew up behind a shopping center off Concord Pike. The first job I had was at a record store off Concord Pike.
Oh,
I
that's
used to
sick job.
manage an ice cream stand off Concord Pike. Like that was
dude.
The main road.
That was my
Wilmington.
favorite job.
What?
Was ice cream. Working
Really?
at an ice cream shop. We basically managed it too. He
Yeah.
just like wouldn't. Yeah, he just wouldn't give us the official title. He was very anal. And he was a gay man, which is funny to describe him as such. But he trusted only us to run the shop when he was gone.
Oh, wow.
And we ran it like the fucking Navy.
Dude, me and another guy would put ice cream cones in the sink and then throw them at each other. Like we were terrorists.
Dude, my favorite thing to do there was it was like a bunch of like young girls who didn't know how to talk. It was like little Gen Z girls. They're like freshly 15 and a half, and they like wouldn't talk. And so I was like, okay, to break the ice, how about you try to slip in a funny word while you're talking to them, and then we can all giggle about it once they walk away. And they're like, okay, yeah, sure. And I'd give them like a weird word like Sandman or something. I'm like, you want to try our special Sandman? And they're like, what? And I'm like, I don't know. Blueberries. We have blueberries. And so I was trying to break their shells a little bit.
And then you were like, how about this? My sister does research on you and finds these niche topics to break the ice.
I mean, she does a great job, I will say.
You're nailing it, dude. Dude, also, oh my God, I'm having this like core memory of there was this diner called the Ranch House off 202 that we would go to when we were like 14, and they let you smoke cigarettes there if you ordered one meal item. So we would just get like hash browns and sit there for hours, smoke cigarettes, and then walk to the Concord Mall and go to like a gas station and get people to buy us cigarettes and then like cause trouble. Like that was like my childhood.
And did you call that "Hey Mistering"? Because a lot of people don't know that term. Yeah, it's basically what it is. It's you just hang outside of like a gas station or like
it sounds
a
like
store.
A reverse molestation.
Like,
hey mister,
hey mister, I don't have an idea. Want to have an idea. But no, we would hang out front, like, hey mister, would you want to buy us something?
Yeah.
And that we just call it "Hey Mistering."
Now, did you ever do that as an adult? Did you buy underage kid stuff?
Just my sisters. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't really had the opportunity.
I got asked and I never did because it felt weird, but then I felt like a narc not doing it.
Yeah.
But then I look back on the people that bought us cigarettes and I'm like, these guys were like scumbags.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we would be like, we'll give you, the cigarettes are like $5. So like, we'll give you 10, keep the change. Like, I don't care.
Oh, I got fucking robbed in high school. The older kids would go and get it for us. And
what, like booze?
Booze.
Oh, yeah.
And it would be like a $10 bottle of shitty vodka, and we'd give them $70.
What?
Because we each had 10. We were getting robbed.
Holy shit.
And so they were like, yeah, whenever you want.
Oh my God.
Like,
that's
big time.
crazy.
And we had to go pick it up. So I remember like a lot of times.
So you gave them money and had to pick it up?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
We preferred picking it up though, because you're not gonna drop it off at my house. What am I gonna do?
You guys got the last laugh because you're from Boston, and those guys that got you the booze probably all died from pills.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you
no.
got
Yeah.
the
It's
last laugh.
Yeah.
You win in the long run.
I mean, one of the kids' name was Young Wavy Banga Thrower.
Huh?
Young Wavy Banga Thrower. So he was a super senior, and he would throw parties. I think he lived alone, no parents, and he was the young wavy.
He sounds like the ultimate wigger in like a wigger video game.
Big time,
like the
Central.
final boss.
Like that was exactly. I don't. He's got to be dead. I don't even. I thought you were looking it up. I'm like, you can't look up Young Wavy Banga Thrower. I forget his real name. I mean, that was his real name. That was what he was known by, in the streets. Yeah, he's probably like Patrick O'Shaughnessy. Yeah, so that was Yeah, that was a little bit about me.
That's wild.
You didn't know anyone with a gangster ass name? In Delaware? Come on.
No, I mean, I hung out with like older kids, but they were all like into punk rock and like hardcore and everything. And I was like in a ska band. So I was like involved in like the like DIY music world. But I'll never forget I used to go to shows with this kid named, I don't know if you should bleep his name or not. I don't even know if he's still alive. His name's, and we would call him Shoe.
Yeah.
And he would go to shows with me and everything. And then he turned into a wigger and started hanging out with like the young, like weed kids. And I'll never forget, we went away for a summer, summer break, and we came back and we'd be like, yo, Shoe, what's up? He's like, nah, name's Drew. And he would like want us to call him Drew. And it was like, you're like the first like non-binary person I know. You've like changed your name. And I got to be honest, like I respect pronouns and I respect like transitions. 100%. But if you're going from to Drew because now you're a wigger, I'm not respecting it. I won't respect your wigger pronouns, okay? I'm not doing it.
That sounds like the Justin Bieber origin story. That's Justin Bieber was just Justin, and then he made a company called Drew, and then everything changed.
Drew?
Yeah.
How'd he go from Justin to Drew?
Nobody calls him Drew, but he does have like a clothing company that just says Drew.
He gets a pass because of everything that happened to him that he had to endure in his childhood. Yeah. And he gets a pass to do whatever he wants.
Maybe Shoe had the same kind of thing go on when you guys went away from him. It's just not in a global scale.
He got molested by P. Diddy.
Maybe.
And Usher.
I mean, there's a P. Diddy everywhere.
Yeah,
you know?
I know. Yeah.
And there's another island somewhere too, but we don't have to get into it.
In charge of the religious outreach programs in our high school.
Yeah, no. So you're a lot more Boston than I thought.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, those similarities are.
I mean, there's a big Venn diagram between like Delaware, Philly, Boston, like that Northeast insanity.
Which is why I don't understand.
Like, what's that?
The 13 original colonies.
Yeah.
Shout them, scout them, read all about them.
We all share a jump to violence, quick to fight, ask questions later demeanor.
I can't believe the craziest fucking thing we did was we threw tea in the river.
Oh, I thought you were talking about you. I thought you were talking about you in high school still.
Oh, yeah, like, no, what? Sorry. No, those were tweeds.
The crazy, wavy long hair guy end up doing that as like a night out? That's wild.
Yeah, dude, we were fucked up back then. We were putting tar on people and feathers. Let me see what else I have for you. Cumtown.
Yes.
Cumtown was a podcast.
Yes.
And what more?
I was friends with those guys. It was like I would do the podcast a lot, and in like a weird way, their fan base was super toxic. But I was,
who was on the
pod? Stavros, Nick Mullen, and Adam Freeland.
Okay, gotcha.
And I was always just like open and honest about who I am and the fact that I like, date men and trans women and everything, and they would make fun of me for it. And I got like a lot of love from their fan base because I think a lot of people related to that, but they weren't willing to like openly admit it, but I also got a lot of like online hate from that because it was easy for me to be like a punching bag. And I have regrets about it because I was like a young comic and nobody knew anyone that was like publicly like, yeah, I love trans women. I love guys. I love women. And so like they would make fun of me, and that made their audience think they could make fun of me. And it's kind of like,
I didn't know all this when I asked you about it. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's just kind of like come up a bit. And it's like, I was a young comic. I never really liked podcasts before. I got asked questions, I answered, and a part of me is like, man, I think I was like too open about this stuff too early, because now a lot of times like, my opinion will get discounted because of my sex life, and that's like not a good feeling.
Yeah, but that's also a fucked up thing.
Totally.
Nobody should be doing that.
Totally. But it's also fucked up because, like literally getting made fun of for like dating trans women and then being called, oh, you mean like a man in a dress? And then now they're like looked at as like, well, they've changed their opinions and that's fine, but then I'm still a freak for doing that.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
It's like so frustrating. But
and to be I don't know how to word it otherwise than like be at the forefront of before everyone's has caught up to like the way of thinking kind of thing. It's just it's really
it's like I was like open and honest
probably...
about it and spent like the majority of my public life being like, it's okay to like these people. Like, it doesn't make you gay. It doesn't make you like a freak. And if you are other, like, embrace the other. But then like a lot of people will think that I'm like fetishizing trans women by just being like, yeah, I like trans women. It's like, it's like a very weird thing.
Oh, that's really fucked up.
But I've also evolved too, where like I am now more attracted to anyone based on like who they are. I'm not like, I've never been like, I only want this type. It's just like, I like all types, and it's easy when you're like someone that's like so open to be like a punching bag about it. But
that's
it's like frustrating.
That is incredibly frustrating. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
I
all right.
didn't know that was like your experience on that pod too. It's like, it is interesting because when were you doing the pod?
Like 10, like 6 to 10 years ago.
So that's like the beginning of everyone like jumping into doing pods and stuff, and you forget that it's going out to an audience. You're not just shooting the shit.
And it wasn't video, so it's literally you're hanging out with your friends, talking, and then you forget. Like, sometimes you just think it's like going into a black hole, and which is something I also like. But you forget that people are like listening. Like there's like cameras here, so you're like tangentially aware. But when you're just sitting on a couch with friends, you're just making jokes, being silly, and like, you know, we were younger, and I get it. You know, it's like fun to make jokes, and I leaned into the jokes, and I would make jokes, but it felt like I was kind of nailed to the cross for like certain things, and it's like less forgiving. And I don't know. I mean, maybe that's just my perception, but I mean, everybody grows, everybody changes, everybody moves on. And I just feel like that was a part of my life that I feel like I should have been more guarded with.
Yeah.
But at the time,
you don't know any better. And also, like, those are supposed to be your buddies. And
yeah. And like I love jokes, and I'll take a hit if it serves a joke, but I want to be in the room. Like, make fun of me if I'm in the room, not when I'm not there. And if you do make fun of me when I'm not there, follow it up with like, oh, but he's great. Oh, I love him. You know?
That's just being a fucking decent person, you know? It's like,
dude, it still happens. A fucking Ari Shaffir was just on Rogan, and he was like, Rogan was like, didn't you have a 21 Jump Street watch along podcast? And he was like, yeah. And Rogan was like, why that? He was like, well, I was going to do a Sex in the City watch along, but gay Ian had a Sex in the City watch along. But he sucks dick, so you know he likes Sex in the City. And Rogan's like, is he gay? And Ari's like, he says he's not gay. I mean, he gets like the hottest women ever, but like hotter than we ever got. But he's gay. And Rogan's like, does he suck dick? And he's like, he sucks dick, but he also likes women. He's gone to glory holes, but like, I mean, it's like, you're gay. And they debated my sexuality.
Oh, God.
And I wasn't in the room, and it reduced me to just this base existence. And it's like, I'm so much more than that. And yeah, I was open about this stuff years ago, but it's like, people can evolve with their opinions, but yet I'm still nailed to the cross for these things that I've done. And at the same time, it's like, if you were to joke about your vagina, and Ari was like, well, loose pussy Grace, and Rogan's like, does Grace have a loose pussy? It's like, it's like, these are my jokes to make, and I've made these jokes, but it doesn't give you the right to go out and talk about this and reduce me to this simple thing. And it's like, dude, it still is happening, and it's fucking frustrating.
That is incredibly frustrating.
And it's also something as like a bisexual dude, no one else is doing this with, like, they wouldn't do that about a gay comic. They wouldn't do that about a trans comic. It'd be like, are they a guy or are they a girl? You know, but it's like, as a bi guy, it's an easy target.
Yeah.
And I've dealt with this the whole time I've been out, and it's made me like sharper and better, and like stand up for myself more.
100%.
Like, I've had to like grab up comics in green rooms and like really assert myself, but at the same time, it's like can really take the wind out of your sails, you know?
Yeah, and just for, you know, speaking up and being yourself, and like just being open and honest, it backfires in your face. I thought that's what we were all doing here. It's like,
yeah, it sucks.
It really sucks.
But also, like, you know, I've obviously like, you know, at a certain time, like, leaned into it. Like, I make jokes about it. It's a part of my act. It's a part of who I am.
Yeah, but it's
not
your story.
It's not
and it's
all
your
of
jokes.
who I am.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
it's just frustrating.
That's the thing. It's like, when you're not in the room, it's fair game as long as it's good-hearted.
Yeah. And
You
also
know?
as a comic to like work to get where I've got, to be reduced to like my sex and sexuality rather than like getting brought up in the context of like someone who's funny or interesting. And Rogan was like, that's so interesting. That's really fascinating. It's like, all right, maybe this is coming from a place because I'm like, all right, you couldn't have been like, yeah, have them on and talk about it. It's like one of the biggest podcasts in the world.
That's
You
what
just
I was
talk
just
about
gonna say.
who I fuck. It's like, that sucks.
It did not even to like just bring me up as a comic, but bring up just my
Yeah.
personal
But I know
life.
it comes from a place of insecurity. I know when guys talk about my sexuality, it's because they're not okay with who they are. And there's a lot of questionable behavior that's Ari's had that's like, dude, there's something going on. And a lot of guys they've had these thoughts, they've had these feelings, they are attracted to trans women and they think they're gay. They're not. It's just like, it's easy to project, and I found that when you're projecting and tearing someone down, it's indicative of a thing you're not okay with within yourself. So I have to keep that in mind, but it's still, I'd be lying if I said it didn't suck.
And he's a pal of yours? Would you
Ari?
consider? Yeah.
I thought we were. We used to
Yeah.
go skiing together. We've like
Yeah.
hung out, and it's like, but he's also like a scumbag. Like he's taken a shit on stage. He's like whipped his cock out. He's, like a 50-something-year-old man that still tries to be edgy. So it's like, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, that's shitty. You know? Like I don't like that. But in that like sphere of comics, I've gotten a lot of shit for being who I am because I think a lot of them are not okay with who they are.
Yeah, that's incredible. Like, it's just, I mean, you put it the best way possible, and I don't know how you did it because we're talking about you, but it's like, because I don't know if that happened to me, I wouldn't be able to be so articulate in how I feel. But it seems like you have like a really great head on your shoulders about all of it, and it just, it still, even though
I've been
these,
through the fucking ringer with it. So
Yeah.
it's like, you either fucking evolve and move on, or you get stuck in the shit. And I've been in the shit for a long time, and I'm tired of being that way. So I've had to shed my skin and like grow and understand, and it just sucks. This is so like cheesy, but my favorite saint is Saint Francis, the patron saint of animals. And he says, seek to understand rather than be understood. But sometimes it's really frustrating being misunderstood, and I get tired of it. But you just gotta roll with the punches and move forward. What the fuck else can you do?
Yeah, dude. It's just, I'm sorry you even have to go through that. It's really fucked.
It's all right. But I mean, the B in LGBT stands for bully. It's the last group that you're allowed to be like, you're not that. Come on, you fucking freak.
Yeah, that's a good state.
Well,
I
it is
mean,
what
yeah,
it is.
even in on the women's side of things.
Yeah.
Is it the bi?
Women are
bi,
never believed that they're bi. It's
Yeah.
always a phase. It's always you're doing it for attention. But it's so weird because it's like, if you're gay, everyone knows because we all have ears and eyes. But, it's like if you're bi or queer, the only way for people to know is if you like announce it.
Yeah.
So people are like, you always bring it up. You always talk about it. It's like, well, I get asked about it. And then to like let it
And
be
it's also a part of
known, I have to
you.
say it's again, it is a part of me, but it's not all of me.
It's not, no, but
I
it's
have
a
many parts to me,
Yeah.
but for a while it was a thing that not many people were publicly. I got asked about it and I answered, and I don't know if I regret it, but it does come back to bite me sometimes, and I just got to be all right with it. Know it's part of my story, but it is massively frustrating to be on that platform and just reduce me to being this fucking thing rather than being a person,
It just sucks that your three buddies who collectively you named together, Come Town, didn't have
Yeah.
your back. Come
Yeah.
Town.
I mean, it's frustrating, but I also like give them grace in the sense that like, they were like a lot younger than me, and the whole podcast is based on like silly, like abhorrent humor, and it's so funny. Like, they're the funniest people on earth.
Yeah.
Like Nick Mullen is a fucking genius when it comes to comedy. But an unfortunate side effect of being friends with those guys is you're going to be a target sometimes. And I rolled with it. And, like I said, like I think I got a lot of love from that, from a lot of people that felt that way, that couldn't articulate or be honest about it. But, they also did have a big troll fan base that glommed on to that. And I've had to like really get sharp elbows about it, but it's made me tougher. It's made me who I am. And so you know, I got to be grateful for it in a way, but sometimes it is tough looking at the brighter side of things all the time, you know?
Yeah, no, that's so true. Speaking of
And this has been
trolls,
boring rambling
this is
on
not boring.
with Ian
This
Fidance.
is, I'm telling you, the girly pop's gonna love this.
Shout out Girly Pops. The thing with podcasting is you talk about things and it's disseminated to this fan base that makes up these parasocial relationships, chooses teams, and then because they want to get on the good side of the guy they're friends with in their head, they'll say stuff to you online. And it's like, first of all, these people would never say it to your face. Second of all, these people listen to us when we talk, and you're in charge of your fan base. Anyone says that they can't control or like, my fans, they're crazy. It's like, no, you're in charge of that.
Yeah.
Like, you need to let your fan base know that this behavior is not okay. If you like me and you act this way, then you like me, but you don't respect me. And I don't want you in my crowds. I don't want you liking my shit. And a lot of people don't do that, and it's frustrating.
Yeah.
And I think we see the side effects when people go at us or when they say certain things. But you also see the side effects of living righteously and true when you see your crowds and you see like these cool, badass people that come out and like treat other people kind. And like, I'm really proud of the fact that people come to my show solo and then they'll leave making friends.
Isn't that awesome?
And then they'll come back to another show with that group of friends.
It
And I'm
is
like,
really
that's
sick.
Fucking great.
That
And
is
I
like,
love that.
If anything, that's almost like one of the many goals. It's
Yeah.
Because how cool is it to connect people on a level that's not just online but like in real life? Like
Yeah.
you just gained a friend.
And I think your fan base is to a certain extent reflective of you. And I find that out with ticket sales because leading up to the weekend, no one's buying tickets. I'm freaking out. And then it like sells out or like gets close because everybody's a last minute ticket buyer. And I am like such a last minute guy.
Yeah,
You know?
that's 100%.
And it's like such a reflection of us. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't plan ahead.
Yeah.
So why would these people that like me ever do the same? You
Yeah,
know?
that's so true.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, dude, freaking out ahead of time, like, oh my God. And then it's always fine.
Yeah.
And that's how it is, I feel like, with us. Like, we
Yep.
could freak out, but everything's always fine.
Yeah, no, that's so true.
You know?
That's so true. I mean, I have my own personal debacle between two groups, I guess you could say. I had a big friendship falling out public online.
Yeah.
And people will come up to me at my shows and say, Team Grace. And I put the squash on that.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, that's not cool. Like, I appreciate you coming out.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But like, I'm not running around saying that, so you shouldn't be running around saying that.
Yeah.
And that's like,
Yeah.
that's my version of that. It's just like, that's not what I'm trying to put out. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
it's like,
But again,
I feel
these
like a dick
people-
because
these people hear it and they think it's teams. They think it's
Yeah,
this.
it doesn't
and it's
have
like,
to
I appreciate
be.
that, but it's not that. And
Yeah.
and you don't need to live in this world where like you're trying to ingratiate yourself to me by putting down someone else. It's like, it doesn't have to be that way.
No, it doesn't.
You know?
And
good on you for saying that. Like, that speaks to your character as well.
And I think lately I haven't been shutting it down, and I should. But
Yeah.
but for
it's
the most
hard,
part,
man.
I'm usually like,
this stuff follows you around. It's so hard to constantly be like addressing it. And I can't imagine going through something that massive and traumatizing on like the public stage, you know, that's really tough.
I mean, but these are the breaks, I guess. You know,
It is, which is
These are
why
the
I want to
breaks.
why I want to turn my back on it all and be an oyster farmer.
Yeah, dude.
Like, that's, what do you think I'm doing this for?
Dude, I love that.
I'm tired of it.
I'm so glad you brought up the oyster farmer thing one more time because I am. Did you know that in like a town over from me, you wouldn't know this, but a town over from me, you can pay to be an oyster farmer for the day.
What?
You're doing someone's job and you're paying. It's a pretty hefty price too.
How much?
It's like I think it's like $600 for the day.
What?
But you go with your
all I had to do
with the
was
group.
develop my own show and put my own money into it.
Dude, I'm
and
telling
then
you,
get a
there's-
stipend so that it could disappoint people when they find out that it's not a TV show and it's just on YouTube.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Ian, thank you for opening up and being so true and honest. Would you want to play a game to pivot, maybe?
I would love to play a game.
So you used to host a show called Picture This,
Yes.
and that's where comedians would draw jokes live.
Artists would draw jokes on a screen behind you while you as a comic were on stage.
Oh,
So you would do
shit.
your act and they would draw pictures and you would riff on the act,
Oh.
on the pictures during your act. So it was a very fun, like, back and forth. You know.
I love a niche show.
Yeah.
I think there's so many interesting shows that like I've yet to hear of. And have you done this in a while?
No, I was hosting it. It was like once a month at Union Hall in Brooklyn, but it got kind of dicey because I hosted it, but I wasn't allowed to book it. And so it
Oh.
was like the booker like wouldn't let me book my
Your
friends or
friends.
anything.
Yeah.
And then I started like working the cellar, and it's like, well, that's like takes precedent over this. It's like paying more. And then I was working the road and I couldn't be there. So it just kind of phased out where someone else started hosting it, and then the show just kind of died off.
Oh, that's too bad. That's a
But
that's a
it was
great idea for a show.
while. Like we
yeah.
would do it at the Bell House, and like it was so fun. And I liked that it gave shine to like comics as well as artists. Like we would use artists from like Nickelodeon or like
Oh,
the main artist from
sick.
BoJack Horseman.
Wait, that's so
and
cool.
stuff. Yeah. So it was really interesting and really fun.
Oh, fuck yeah.
But you know, like life happens, and I just got very kind of like busy with other stuff,
Which
and
is
so-
good.
Yeah,
In the
yeah,
grand
yeah.
scheme of things. But
Mhm.
this is a great idea for a show, and
Yeah.
I wish it would come back. So what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna 3 times. We're each gonna draw a picture, and we each have to guess what we're drawing, and we can draw anything we want.
Wait, so we draw something and then show it to the person, and they guess what we drew.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
I guess we're playing Pictionary.
Wait,
or
do we watch the person draw it and try to guess before they finish drawing?
I like that. I like that.
That's
With a minute on the clock.
Pictionary.
Oh shit! Wait, I could do a random word generator, and we could each try to draw it, and then
Have your researcher do it. And then how are we going to see it? I'll close my eyes, and then you show it to Grace.
Okay.
And then you try to draw, and then I'll try to guess, and then you close your eyes.
Okay,
and
perfect.
I'll see the word. Okay, cool.
Okay. Thank you so much for helping us figure out what we're doing for this
Yeah,
game.
do you want to switch chairs?
Yes,
go
every
first.
time. I'm
go
so much better
first.
at someone else's pod than my own.
So am I.
Oh
I'm
my
terrible
God.
at hosting my own fucking podcast.
I love your pod though.
Oh, you gotta come do
It
it.
fucking rocks.
Me and Jordan are completely unwell, but it works out somehow.
That's the name of our network.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. I'm starting my own podcast called Call Him Mommy.
Oh, so you do know.
Yeah.
Well, they just did. It was really funny. They just did a promo for a scary movie, and they did that. And it was fuck, what's her name? The 2 like main girls from
What's
Scary Movie.
What they call it?
They called call her mommy.
Call her mommy?
Yeah, and they were just
Oh,
talking like
hilarious.
as mothers because I guess they're moms now in the movie.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, Ian's gonna
All
go
right,
first.
hold
Okay, you put 60 seconds on the clock, please.
All right, so I
60?
need to see it.
Okay.
while you- Okay.
And
Embryo. Chin. Chin. Chin strap. The southern continent of Africa. Mistake. Regret.
30 seconds.
Okay, hold on. Battleship. Pac-Man. Chin hairs. A bean. Some sort of butt.
No.
Video game. Kirby's Dream Land. Eyeball. Smile. Whale. Whale. Dolphin.
Fuck.
Whale.
Am I done? I don't want to be the person to give up.
What is it?
It was a jaw.
Joel, when I said chin, you should have gotten excited.
I did. I went,
No, I thought that was nerves.
Okay. Oh, fuck. There
A
really
jaw-
is no difference.
So wait, what is that?
So then I was trying to show that when you do cocaine, your jaw shakes.
Oh my God. That's where you went?
That's where I
Holy
went.
shit.
Right, yeah, so,
Jesus.
yeah, that's bad. Okay, I should have done like Jaws.
Check out Grace on my new podcast, Intervention.
E-invention.
All right, E-invention. Perfect. All right, here, let me see the word. Don't look, Grace.
I'm not looking. A tampon. A hopscotch. A noose. Oh, a lasso. A teapot. A magic castle. Going to the moon. Blast off. Going to NASA. Roller rinks. A birthday party at a jazz festival. Com- uh, 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 oh, uh, oh, oh, um, um, Rockets Man. Meats. I thought that was Saturn. Oh, Gabagool.
Deli ticket counter.
Fuck.
That
was really good.
I had to start writing words.
That was really good. Fuck. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
That's a toughie. All right, let's go. Let's go. 2 more rounds. This will be great clips, Ian. And then I will set you free. I promise.
Let's go.
Okay, awesome. Got it.
I love the things you're picking. Like the next thing's going to be like the War of 1812. Like, what?
Are these the first thing that comes to your head? Wow. Are you serious with that last one? That's crazy. Okay.
Cyclops, one-eyed man, goldfish. Show the camera. Donut, jelly donut, cream pie, burger. Burger, bagel, bacon, egg and cheese, bacon, egg, cheese, bacon, salami, sausage, salad, lox,
Everything but. Everything but.
Cream cheese.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Nice. Okay. All right. Ready?
Yep. Okay. That is a girl or boy, who's to say, or non-binary. Big old titties. Oh, necklace. Oh, a pendant, a pendulum. A sword. A lady with the. Romeo and Juliet. A dagger through the heart. A broken heart. A lock and key. A key. A lock. A lock and unlock my heart. Open up to your love. Lock. First. Yeah. First. Keyhole. Key. A key. A key. A key. Heart. A key. A key. A lock. A lock. A lock and key. Lock and key. Lock. Lock and safe. Lock and key. Lock it. A locket.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Fuck yeah!
Fuck you, Sonny.
Oh, shit.
Yeah!
We did it! Woo! Oh, and to wrap things up, we're just gonna go rapid fire. You just tell me in like 1 or 2 word answers. This is a game we like to call disgraceful receipts. And so we've taken your digital footprint and we have found old pictures, and we would like you to just explain what's going on in like 1 or 2 words. Ready? And go.
Oh my God. I've never seen that photo before in my life. Oh, now I remember. It is from an above average sketch I did where I was at some party and I'm looking like surprised at someone.
Okay.
That is an above average sketch where I worked sound with my old roommates.
Sound guy. That's a lot of off the bar.
That is an old headshot that I used when I used to think that I was the Jim Morrison of comedy.
You got a bit of ginger in you.
Thank you. That is who I am on the inside. I am an old school rocker, gay man that has 2 black coffees and 3 cigarettes for breakfast. That is an old headshot of mine that clubs still use. If you're out there watching, do not use that. I do not look like that anymore. That is when I was drinking. I have 2 double gins. I used to steal people's drink floaters at bars. I was trying to do an ancient mating ritual dance with that blonde woman, and it did not work. That is my old headshot where I'm holding a hoagie from White House Subs in Atlantic City, and I look like a Civil War vet. That is me at my senior prom with one of my lifelong best friends. Shout out, Corey. I love you. I wore a pink tuxedo because I wasn't out yet, but there were signs. That is also an old headshot of mine where I was an alt comic and I tried to be different and stand out, where I have a wolf photoshopped on my head and my head photoshopped on a wolf. That is me at 18 when me and all my friends are going off to college. We ordered strippers to my friend's house when his parents weren't home, and we all wore suits. And I think my friend, we don't know who it is, but I think he jizzed in his pants. That is me as a little punk rocker going to a show when I was 14. I dyed my hair dressed like that. And it's crazy that that's how I still see myself on the inside.
Thank you, Ian.
Yeah.
And this is a fun little segment of the show where you just look right into camera, give any shout out ever, and then shout out your own damn self. I'll go first. Shout out to anybody who's ever worn lingerie. Shout out to anybody who wants to dance. Shout out to anybody who wants to live their life to the fullest. Shout out to anyone but Ari. Shout out to my best friend, Ian.
Shout out to anyone out there that owns cats, loves cats, helps out cats. Shout out to all cat shelters and cat people. Shout out to my mom. If you're watching this, I'll see you soon. Even though you had knee surgery and you won't let me at the house because you say I'll stress you out, I still love you. Shout out to all my punk rockers and moon stompers. And shout out to anyone living authentically to who they are. And to anyone with feelings, let them loose, let them out. But also, be an adult and don't do it all the time because that puts an emotional burden on the people around you. And shout out to Grace for having me on the pod. And shout out, my Instagram's ianimal69, ianfidance.com for all my dates. Come see me on the road. Ian doing odd job, an odd guy doing odd jobs out every other Tuesday. youtube.com/ianfidancecomedy, and Being Ian with Jordan is a podcast.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much, Ian.
Thanks.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.